If Russia's Vladimir Putin arrives in India to participate in the Shanghai Cooperation Organization summit or the G20 summit, he will be coming here as a war criminal. The International Criminal Court says that it has reasons to believe that President Vladimir Putin has individual criminal responsibility for carrying out the actions of Russia in Ukraine, which included illegally deporting Ukrainian children into Russia. Now, India has played a pivotal role in the creation of the Roman statute that powers the ICC, but it itself is not a member of the ICC. And as such, it is not binding on India to arrest Vladimir Putin when he arrives in India. But the ruling could add to calls to alienate Russia. It's India's biggest defense exporter and a partner in many multilateral forums as the SCO and the BRICS, which also counts Brazil, China and South Africa as its members. It's among the reasons why India still hasn't openly criticized Russia for its war in Ukraine. The Indian government hasn't clarified if the ICC's ruling impacts the country's plans to invite Putin. If the current plan stands, analysts say his presence is likely to divide the room at the G20 Leaders Summit later this year. In the recent months, several Western nations have ramped up their defense cooperation with India in an effort to wean it off Russian arms. Some, like the US, have also taken an accommodative stance towards India becoming one of the biggest importers of Russian oil in the past year. But analysts say that this will be a test of India's diplomacy to see how far it can stretch that goodwill. It will also be a test for the G20 countries to see what they can achieve with Russia in the room. Ishan Garg, SABC News, New Delhi.